Hey guys, and welcome to episode 40 of my FIFA 20 Aston Villa career mode. Today we take on two teams. We play Norwich and Middlesbrough. Hopefully we can grab the 6 points needed to move up the table. So here's our pre-match press conference before Norwich, and we're only interested in winning. So after one narrow 1-0 win, does your team have what it takes? 1-0 win is not great, not terrible. He wouldn't mind if we win all of them by one goal here on out. So we're currently sitting 8th in the table. We're 3 points behind Everton. So we do have a chance to get into that European football slot. It's not out of question yet. Just have to beat the teams we should be beating and grab a few draws from the tougher teams, and maybe even an upset or two. So Aubameyang's out for 8 weeks. Suarez wins Player of the Month for February. A little bit of breaking news, and then we head on live from Carrow Row. We take on the Canaries and Norwich. Going to be a tough one, I think. Patrick Harris has been on fire, as you saw, 4 goals in his last 3 matches. Ever since we started giving him regular playing time, he's been outstanding. So we're going to have to go up against Teemu Pukki, I'm guessing. And here's their lineup, the 4-2-3-1. Up top is Pukki, who may be a problem for us. We stay with the 4-4-1-1, Harris and Icardi up top. And Wesley will come off the bench probably at halftime. So here we go. From Carrow Row, we need these 3 points, and a clean sheet would be nice as well. Tribal brings it up. Kind of just dribbling all his own. So we fast forward to 15 minutes in. Sanchez on the run midfield. Back to Sanchez. Beautiful ball to Harris. Harris gets in the box. Left foot, shoots, scores. And that gives us the 1-0 lead here 17 minutes in. Great start on the road. Harris continues his hot run. 5 goals in his last 4 matches. Simply incredible start for him. Loftus-Cheek out on the wing. He's going to pass it in to Icardi. Shoots on the right foot. Knocks it in right before halftime. And that brings us to 2-0. That should be enough to win this match if we play decent defense in the second half, which so far we have been lately. So, right on the other side of halftime, we go across to Mings. Mings sends it into McGinn. McGinn to Bailey, the speedster. Wesley takes it in the box, gets around his man on the right foot, shoots, and a nice save from the keeper off his left arm. Gets around his man Godfrey, shoots, and off. So Bailey with the corner, comes in, corners are hardly ever successful. Sanchez gets a shot, gets a shot off the rebound off a Norwich defender and out of bounds. So Mings hits it out back to Mueller. Mueller makes a terrible pass. Grabbed by Norwich. This could be an attempt. They shoot. And Mueller bails himself out. That was some horrible passing out of the back with 2 defenders right there. So Buendia sends the corner in. And that's punched out by Mueller. And we're in the last few seconds. A weak shot. Saved by Mueller. Kicks it out. Deflected. And this will be the end of this one. So we grab the clean sheet, we grab the 3 points on the road. Nice victory for the Villa boys. 2-0, Patrick Harris. Probably player of the match, I would assume. And the boys celebrate. 1 attempt, 1 goal. Very, stat-wise, very similar. Sanchez, gets his first player of the match, 8.7 rating. Good for him. He had an assist on that first Patrick Harris goal. We look around the league. West Ham over Middlesbrough, Spurs over Manchester City, and United, Everton were
just a moment at a time.
Draw. Wesley's continuing his hot run of form. He deserves all the praise. He's playing well. His big body fights off those defenders quite well. Norwich is a strong side, and we weren't firing on all cylinders. That was the wrong answer, as you see. Their morale went down. How do you feel about the result? It's a competition. We're all trying to win. If Norwich
Thanks
lose,
so much for your time. That's all the questions we have for you.
So we grabbed the win, and now we are 1 point behind Everton for that 7th spot. Knock out some player training, get one of the young guys. Boost those stats up, and not too bad. So I am using FIFA mods, Realism mod 2.1 that just came out, I believe last night or maybe today. You guys need to go and check it out. It makes FIFA on PC playable and not a complete joke. So here's our international break with Belgium. We beat Peru 4-0. And we lost to Italy 3-0. So our next match is against Middlesbrough. Should be able to win that one. So we got a transfer offer for Douglas Luiz, Mings, Nakamba, and Traore. So I guess teams are assuming we are going to just rebuild and start over or something. I'm not sure what all the transfer offers are for. Or maybe they're finally seeing the true talent of these guys. So Mings, 9.7 million. That seems really low for him. We will negotiate. I'm not against letting him go since he's 29 years old and only 78 rated. But if it's not going to be for around 15 million-ish, then I'm really not interested in getting rid of him, because he is a big, tall guy who occupies some space for us in the box. So we're going to reject that deal. 10 is not enough. Douglas Luiz, I don't think I could let him go. He's still really young, 80 overall. Traore is my speedster. He's not going anywhere, even for 30 million. He should be back soon. And that'll help out a lot with depth issues. So there we go. There's the table. Here's our calendar. The last match of March 2022 is with Middlesbrough. Another transfer offer from Mings from Fiorentina for 10.5. Not enough. We'll negotiate and see if they're willing to give us what we're asking. So they want to offer us his current value. Not enough. We're going to ask. We're going to start at 18.5. Maybe they come up to 14.50. Or maybe they just stay put. So that's their final offer. Selling clause of 4%. 4% of 8-9 million is not enough icing on the cake to accept that transfer. So here we go. We'll take on our next match. Our next opponent is Middlesbrough, live from Villa Park. We're back home with Derek Ray and Lee Dixon. And they are sitting in the relegation zone, which I assumed. So after the season, their keeper, Rudolph, is hanging up his cleats or his boots. So they'll be looking for a keeper, apparently. So here we go with the 4-4-1-1. As usual, same guys, sticking with our lineup. And Middlesbrough goes with the 4-3-3. I'm not familiar with any of these guys. Maybe someone out there watching is. So we pick it up. Sanchez gets it into Harris in the box. Gets around his man. No. Tries the finesse shot on the left foot. And just sends it over. So it stays 0-0 here early in the match. Keeper clears it out. And Middlesbrough wins possession. Out wide to Johnson. Johnson down the right wing. Digne's all over him. And they pass it straight out of bounds. But Terrible play, and then we give it right back to him. That was a terrible throw-in. And here we are right outside the box. Oh, great cross. That could have been dangerous. Shot saved by Mueller. And punched out of bounds. That was very dangerous for a second. That would have been a horrible start if Middlesbrough would have got the first goal of this match. Cross comes in, cleared out, saved by Mueller off the header, and we avert disaster. So 18 minutes in, we're on a run. Loftus-Cheek sends it out to McGinn. McGinn kicks it out to Bailey wide. Through ball to McGinn, one-time shot and scores. Great pass and off the one-time hit. McGinn gets it past the defender, past the keeper, and knocks it in. Always coming up big, McGinn. Just look at that one again. Bailey with a beautiful pass. One time, right past the defender's foot, knocks it in for his second Premier League goal this season. Abram out to Sanchez, gets it to McGinn. Nice ball to Harris, gets past the defender, shoots on the left foot, scores. Makes it 2-0. Great start to this match. It's a great pass. Lately, Harris has been playing great inside the box. Great movement around defenders, past defenders. Just gets right by him. Looks like he's going left. Shoots near post and knocks it in. It's 58 minutes in. The great pass out to Rowe. Rowe doesn't have the speed, so he has to pull it back. Pass out to Sanchez. Nice ball to Ep.40. Comes across, shoots. Oh, great diving save by the keeper. Great shot. And then an even better save. Corner comes in. It's bouncing all around, ping pong. And Sanchez takes the shot, deflected. Mings has a good attempt, and that is saved. 60 minutes, keeps it 2-0. I thought Mings would have had maybe a nice shot here. Get it through the traffic, but it was too close to the keeper. 74 minutes in, Sanchez out to McGinn. McGinn back to Sanchez, and Carter gets in the box. Spins around his defender, shoots, and the keeper gets an arm on it and keeps it 2-0. Nice save. Carter with a nice spin. Ooh, good save. Corner comes in, and it's knocked out of bounds. Last few seconds here, McGinn wins possession, dribbles up, and that's the final whistle. Aston Villa take the win, get the clean sheet, 2-0. Another 3 points. Hopefully, if Everton lost or drew, then we will overtake them in the table. So, complete domination by Villa. Man of the match, John McGinn. And we move on. Manchester City beat Newcastle, and United and Burnley draw. So Douglas Luiz wants more playing time, as all of our players do. But Luiz definitely deserves more playing time. He, an 80 overall young guy, a lot of talent. So we have overpassed Everton, but that we have a match in hand over the top 9 teams. So if Everton win, they'll pass us by a point. So we'll be fingers crossed for Everton loss coming up here soon. So that does it for March. We move into April, and our first match is West Ham. Then we have Liverpool, Manchester City, and then Wolves. Pretty tough slate of 4 games for April. Hopefully we can get it out alive. So we look at our youth report. We have a good progress on some guys, and some guys we're going to cut loose that just aren't cutting the mustard. 60 to 80 is not good enough, and definitely 58 to 76. So the big news at the end of this episode is a job offer we get from Juventus, of all people, for $91,000 a week. If you want me to take it, please comment below. Let me know your thoughts on if I should or not. So that's it for this episode. As always, please click that like button, click subscribe, and click the bell to catch all the videos. Till next episode, take care.